Essentials, coming at you with another live. We didn't let you guys know about this one either because we're still in our remembering how to do lives phase because it's been a minute. But tonight we want to show you some cool consignment stuff and talk about consignment. But before we get started, just a reminder, the Leprechaun event is still going on from now until St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day will have some extra fun things on the day, but you can still keep getting that treasure up until then. He keeps bringing it back because we keep running out of treasure. He keeps refilling that pot when we're not here. I don't know, he's a little leprechaun, he has his magic. So that's really fun. And then also, just so you guys know, next weekend, the 21st, we're doing a boot fitting event with Kingsley Custom Tall Boots. So Kristen Hansen, their local rep, is going to be here fitting you for boots and helping you design your dream Kingsley boot. So we hope to see you then. She'll be here from 12 to 4 on the 21st. So just wanted to throw that out there so you guys know that that's happening. But anyways, do you have anything else to add with stuff coming up?
We still have the Copper Horse Crusade Easter basket going on. So obviously that's until Easter. So that's a really fun thing. You can come in. We have a list of general items that they're looking for their horses at the rescue. If you're not familiar with Copper Horse Crusade, they are a horse rescue that rescues horses from the slaughter train. And so you can help fill an Easter basket. So we have a list of general items that they would need for their horses. Obviously, some things are given, every horse is gonna love treats, every horse is gonna need grooming supplies, that kind of thing. So it's a really fun thing to do to help fill their Easter basket. You don't, by all means, you don't have to fill an entire basket, it's really entirely up to you. If you wanna ball out for Easter and get them a whole new grooming bag, if you just want to get them a little hoof oil or brush treatment or a new brush, it's really entirely up to you what you do want to put in the Easter basket, but it's kind of like a group effort thing. Everyone kind of contributes and helps them out, and it's really nice to spread love because I think every horse deserves love, and it's really nice to show them some love too and fill up their Easter baskets, and every rescue could use a little help. So we have that going on until Easter. You can come in anytime, grab some stuff for the ponies, and help fill up their Easter baskets.
Yeah, and you do get a gift card back for the purchase you made. Depending on how much you spend, you'll get a gift card back or at least a gift with purchase. So it's just a nice little thing you get back to for helping. So we're really excited about this event and want to help horses in need because that's why we do all of this, because we love horses. So help them all if we can.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about consignment. So Sophia's going to start us off, our consignment queen.
All right. Thanks, girl. Ooh, where do I start? Okay, I'm going to start here. So we just got in these Back on Track Nobos. Let me unfold them. So we got 2 pairs in. So I believe there is a 12-inch here and a 16-inch, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me fact check myself. Yep. So we've got a 12-inch and a 16-inch here. I know a lot of you guys really like Back on Track. A lot of you guys really like the Back on Track Nobos. Historically, whenever we've gotten these in the store, they never really seem to last long. Not like, oh my god. Not like they fall apart. They don't stay here for long. They find a new home very quickly whenever they come in on consignment. So this is a fun find. Again, I know a lot of people really love Back on Track, so I thought it would be fun to bring these out. So we've got these in, again, 2 pairs, the 12-inch and the 16-inch.
So I think something that's really nice to be able to get on consignment sometimes are horse boots. Sometimes I know your horse's leg anatomy might be different than another horse you had, or maybe you're just trying to find the perfect boot. And it's nice to be able to get like boots and not pay full price, see if you like them, and then later you can either try a new pair if you didn't love them, or get them new if you're like, I love these, I know I want to commit to this brand or style. So right now we have some like cool ones in. We have these Lemieux ones. I know right now Lemieux is super hot, like in general. Stay tuned because hopefully next week we'll be doing our live on Lemieux Spring. But anyway, so these ones are just like a nice tendon boot that are kind of good for like quadding. They have the 4 snaps, and you can see. And I feel like the Lemieux boots are just really well made. They hold up really well. And these ones are like $45 on consignment. Just opening them up so you can see them. They have a little horsehair and stuff, but that's how you're getting it used. They have venting in the back to help keep your horse's legs nice and cool. Oh, hey, Rowan. Thanks. I think that you love that the lives are back.
Hello, Rowan.
These are a size medium, so it's a pretty standard size for a lot of horses. So a good thing to try if you've never had Lemieux boots before. A good way to try them is getting them on consignment. Also, being an eventer, I know like a fan favorite for cross-country boots are the Magic boots. Again, they can be a little pricey new, so it's nice to try them used to make sure you like them, see if you think they're for you, or if you need like a schooling pair or whatever. So we definitely just got a bunch in. So these are the white Boyd Martin like 4-pack ones, and you can get the whole pack for $75. And I know new now, I think it's like close to $200. So this is a really good deal if you want to try like the Boyd Martin Magic boots. They're literally the same boot as the new ones, just a little used. And these ones aren't even super used, they're just a little discolored. And other than that, they're pretty much brand new. So again, I think like consignment is just a good way to try out things, find things on a steal, and add to your little horsey collection.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Kelly and I were both like on the same path with the boots, I guess. I grabbed these Dover brush boots, and I know with the used stuff, again, like it's really nice when you can find used items and try them out, and you end up saving a lot of money buying it used rather than new. And a lot of times used items will show where it happens. Your stuff isn't going to look brand new forever, so some things might be discolored or have horsehair on the inside or have some scuffs and scrapes here and there, all the normal wear and tear that just comes with using your products. But the nice thing about consignment too is sometimes you get products in that are barely used, not used at all, new with tags, and you still end up getting a deal on those items versus buying them brand new. So that's kind of the case with these guys. So you can tell they really haven't seen any wear at all. I'd be surprised if they were even put on a horse. Like, they look brand spanking new. They're still this sparkly, shiny white. So this is kind of a good way. It's like baddie on a budget boots. These are a pair, so it's a pair, there's 2. They are a size large and they're $15. So you're really not spending a fortune on new brushing boots, and it's kind of a nice way to add another pair to your collection. If you are a boot collector and you need different pairs, you want different colors, maybe you wanted a pair of white ones, but you don't want to go and spend a ton on them because you know they're going to get scuffed and discolored and dirty or whatever it might be. So this is a nice pair just because it really shows minimal use, if any, and you're not spending a fortune on them. So, and again, these are a size large.
So another thing I think is good to try on consignment sometimes are half pads. So for example, this is a Fleeceworks half pad, which like new is a really good brand for us. People love Fleeceworks pads. They literally last forever. I have Fleeceworks pads that I've probably had since like Kale got the stores like 2013, so they're literally 13 years old. They're still in great condition. They still wash up beautifully. They're just really well made, high quality products. And so again, like maybe you don't want to spend like the full 200, sometimes more on a new half pad. Like this one, for example, it's a large. It's black. It has the fleece on the bottom. It has the roll on the front. It does not have the fleece that goes all the way around, but that's okay. And this one is $100. So it's a good price for this pad. It really shows minimal wear. Like it has like a little bit of like where the fabric has lightened, but other than that, it's in really good shape. Still has like the original tags and all that jazz. And so again, I know I'm kind of like repeating myself, but I just do think that consignment's a good way to like try products maybe you haven't wanted to splurge on before and see if you like it, and even just like keep it forever. Like again, I've had mine literally I think since 2013 and they're still in great shape. I love them. They're still going strong, so give it a go, see what you can find. And again, it's consignment, so you never know what sizes or colors we'll have in, but that's kind of the fun of consignment. You can like dig through and you never know what little treasures you might find.
So this one is for my Western gals. So we've got these spur straps. They are still new with the tags attached. So again, it's like you never know what you're gonna find. You might find something that is very loved. You might find stuff that is new with tags, but you're still saving money on it. It is consignment. But I thought these were so pretty, and I see stuff like this, and it's like, maybe I should have been, or maybe I will be a Western gal in my next life. It's just so pretty. I love the bling. I don't know if you can like see, because I can't see, but it's like, oh my god, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Where's the camera?
I think it's...
Oh, it's
yeah,
here.
There you go, there you go.
Okay. Can you see? It's like the like faux fur. Is that what you call it? Fur?
Oh, like cowhide?
Yes, thank you. It's like, it's so soft. And it's got like the pretty rhinestones on it. I thought these were so stinking cute. If I were a Western gal, I would snatch these up so fast. So I just had to bring them here and show you guys. I thought they were the cutest things ever. So these are $25.
So real fast, we have some pretty like nice bits in right now. We have a bunch of springers. So we have some like loose ring springers. Like this one's a 5.5. Sorry, for $90. It's like your classic KK. I know this type of bit is really popular at my barn personally, and a lot of other barns in the area. So if your trainer is someone who like loves a KK, again, I think it's great to get them used because again, you can get them on a deal. Like this one is a cents again, and it's $75. It's like a 5 3/4. This one's like a 5.5. So you can find some good ones. And then, honestly, I don't know 100% how to say it. I think it's Nuashul or Nuashul. I don't speak German. But we also get these in well, I don't. I took Latin. That was silly. But anyways, so we get these in all the time, and they usually fly out the door. So if you're ever looking for a new shul, you want to like be hunting our website, because especially the loose rings go like that, like the turtle tops and everything. So we have this one in. It's an egg butt. This one I think is $150 used, but it's not super like used. It has a couple little chew marks, but nothing crazy on it. But even if you're someone who maybe you're looking to downsize your bit collection, I would always like highly recommend bringing in the new shul, springers, really all bits, because bits sell just well on consignment in general. So you'll definitely like sell your stuff if you bring it in. But yeah, so you always want to check our little bit wall. You never know what little fun finds you'll find over there. I'm kind of a bit collector myself. Like I have so many bits, even though I don't use all of them. I just think they're kind of cool to have and have in your back pocket in case you ever need them. I have a whole bit box that my husband made. Thanks, Rowan. That I keep them all in and stored in. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's like cool to have. So that's the bits.
Ooh, what do I do next?
So many choices.
I know.
I'm getting steamed. I'm taking my vest off.
So, we just got these Ariat Ascent half chaps in. So you can tell, I mean, they've been worn, but they don't show any heavy wear or anything like that. You can tell they've been worn, but they're not damaged in any way. They're still in good working condition overall. These are a size, I believe, extra small. But I think the nice thing about these is they're so stretchy. So it's really good if you're just looking for a comfortable half chap to wear. They're super stretchy. They're gonna be breathable. I don't know if you can see this fabric here, but they're gonna be breathable. And they're just gonna be a really comfortable half chap. And these are $35. So overall, a good half chap to grab if maybe you have a kiddo that's growing, maybe they just graduated from the kiddo sizes and are moving into really small adult sizes. Maybe you just are an extra small and you want another pair of half chaps, maybe like a throwaway pair to ride in every day and mess around in. Maybe you just need a new pair of half chaps. Definitely a good thing to check out. I almost fell over.
Not me.
It's not you, I just have bad balance.
So, a tried and true consignment item are saddle pads. I feel like people can't get enough of them. People build up their collections and have to thin the herd, so to speak. And so we get in a ton. If you're ever looking to consign your saddle pads, I think brands that do really well are like Lemieux, Jacquemot, Echo Gold, Fleeceworks, Mattis. But really, like, people in general just love saddle pads, and I think especially cool colors always do well. Right now, we got in some cool Lemieux ones recently, and most of them are already gone. We just have a few dressage ones left. So we have like this pretty like pink color, this pretty yellow color.
Do you want me to hold any?
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
And this nice orange color. So we still have all these like Lemieux suede pads left. They're all in great shape. They're like looking good. They barely look used. So if you are a Lemieux collector, I would always recommend checking out our consignment because we will get them in, but they do leave quickly. So get them while you can.
For real.
And then I grabbed this Echo Gold one because Echo Gold is really hot. I know, like, when I event, when my horses are sound and I'm going, I always go cross country in an Echo Gold. They're really breathable. They tend to like be not like stay in place and everything. They just have really cool technology. This one kind of has like a half pad built in. It has the non-slip on it. It's like the cool Echo Gold wicking material, non-slip underneath. But then it has this comfy fabric up top with the wither relief. So definitely would recommend. Again, if you're trying to find something that's like a good price, Echo Gold used is a good thing to find, especially if you haven't tried them before. So we do have a couple in right now. My trusty assistant. And then I just thought this one was pretty. It's just a pretty little Jacquemot pad in this kind of like dusty mauve color. And then it has like the mauve piping and then navy and white piping. So again, if you're ever looking for saddle pads, check out Consignment, y'all. Thanks, girl.
So I've got a few kiddo breeches here actually. So we've got some Lemieux full seat winter breeches. I don't know if you can see, they're navy. I don't know why it never wants to like show up on the iPad. It's like sometimes it looks gray and then sometimes it looks bright blue. They're navy, and they've got the full seat. These honestly show pretty minimal wear. Oh my gosh, sorry. It's my Apple Watch thing is magnetic and everything gets stuck to it. Would you mind holding it? Everything sticks to me because my like watch thing is magnetic. But no, they show pretty minimal wear. They are winter, so they're gonna be like warm and soft on the inside. I don't know if you can see, like it's got the soft fleecy in there. And these are a youth 13 to 14 year. Am I saying that right? Like 13, 14 year size. And these are $35. And again, I don't mean to like beat a dead horse, but everybody really loves Lemieux right now. Lemieux does really well on consignment in all areas, whether it be the saddle pads or the tack or the apparel or the bonnets. Just, I feel like anything and everything Lemieux does really well, and it never really stays here for that long. So again, I feel like anything Lemieux, it's almost like if you want it, you gotta jump on it before it's gone, because it like doesn't last long. I can't even tell you how many like saddle pads and bonnets and whatnot we've put out that literally just leave within the same day that it goes out on the floor, you know? So it's one of those things where it never stays here long, but if you can find Lemieux that it might be the color you like, it might be the right size, it's quite a find. So you gotta kind of snatch it up while you can. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had other ones. Okay, I'll trade. So then we also have these Blackheart full seat tights. So these are a youth 10, 11. So again, here's our little full seat. And these are kind of like, I grabbed these because I really like the color. They're like a dusty mauve color. I think they're so pretty. Again, these show pretty minimal wear. It's nice because they are the tights, so they're like super, super stretchy and comfy. Especially for the kiddos, I feel like they really tend to gravitate towards the tights and the stretchier fabrics. I think they're just more comfortable. If they're just starting to get into riding, I think it feels a little more natural for them to wear the tights versus wearing a more, I guess, thicker structured breech that might not have as much give and movement in it. It just seems like that's really what they tend to gravitate to, the tights and the stretchier fabrics. So it's always really fun and exciting to find some on consignment, and especially these really, really cute pairs that are just cute colors, cute styles. So these, again, they're 10, 11. These are $30. And then I'll grab the other pair from you if you don't mind. This is a really, really similar pair. It's slightly darker. It's almost like a mix of like, it's like a brown mauve.
It is.
Yeah, it's almost like I look at it, it's kind of like giving brown, but then it's also giving mauve, but then it's also almost giving gray. It's kind of like a mix of all three, but it's a really, really pretty color. Again, this is a full seat pair. It shows really minimal wear. Same style as before, just a slightly different color. These are also a 10, 11, and these are also $30. And then I had to grab these. I think they're so pretty. So this is a pair of the Tailored Sportsman, the Trophy Hunter breech. It is the sock bottom version rather than the Velcro version. And they are just the cutest pink ever. I had to grab them. I thought these were so cute. They're like kind of iconic. So these are a youth 12. The color is considered flamingo, and these also show minimal wear, and these are $125. So of course the Tailoreds are pricier compared to the majority of other breeches that you might find on consignment, but Tailoreds new just tend to run higher. You're looking at like, I want to say 180, 190 on a pair of these. So again, it's a nice thing to find, especially if you do have a kid that's into the Tailoreds. You can get them for a fraction of the price, and sometimes they show very minimal wear. I gotta press the see more button. Aw, thanks, Suzanne.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're so kind.
You're so nice.
Okay, what I'm gonna do next. Oh, tops. So another thing that we usually have a ton coming in are tops, like sun shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts, sweaters, all sorts of stuff. We are kind of clamping down on only taking horse brands. It's just what sells well for us, and we just don't want to get overrun with tops. So please just bring in horse brands if you're consigning with us. So I have a couple to show you. We have Lemieux tops, which are always, again, like we've been saying all night long, Lemieux is a fan favorite. People love matchy-matchy. They want to match the saddle pads and the bonnets and everything. So sometimes we have full little looks come in. So we have this Lemieux top in the orange. This is a medium. And it has a little gray accent. Sophia, can you be my assistant, please?
Thank you.
We have this yellow color with the gray as well. It's just your classic Lemieux base layer. I personally would wear this like year round. Like, actually we were just talking earlier, like in the winter you throw a vest over them, in the summer you wear them on their own. So there's that one. And then this pretty hunter green. And all of our consignment you can find on our website. So if you just go to equineessentialsohio.com, the consignment tab, and you can do searches on there. If you're looking for tops, breeches, whatever, you can always look on there. We have this pretty Espoir shirt. I think it's a really cool print. They always made unique shirts that I thought were fun. This one is a size medium, and it is 45. New, these are usually like right around 100, so that's a pretty good price for this. It looks barely used. Honestly, it really doesn't look used at all. Maybe it was only worn a couple times. But yeah, so you want to try this one out. We have this halter ego top. Or I'm sorry, this is Castell, my B. And it's in, again, the dusty mauve is a very popular color. This is almost kind of like the other one too that had some brown in it and some gray in it. And so this is like the lace sleeves one, which is a really popular look right now. You can kind of see the lace detailing on that. And it has the quarter zip. And this one is a size small, and it is 35. So that's actually a really good price for Castell, especially because this one doesn't show a ton of wear. So if you're a Castell girl and looking for a deal, check it out. And then I just like cheetah print, or this might be leopard print. I just like animal print, so I had to grab this one. It's this gray. This is a Royal Highness. It's extra small, and this is $10. So if you're looking for a steal and you like animal print and you're an extra small, we got you covered.
I love the animal prints.
They're so fun. Technically it's banned at my barn, but I wear it anyways.
Shaking my head. Ooh. What do I do next? Okay, so actually we just got a ton more bridles in actually. So we got in more than 2. We got in a lot more, but I just grabbed 2 to show you. And again, you can browse the entire bridle collection or saddle pad collection or whatever you are looking for on consignment. You can see all of it on the website. You can go on and search black bridle used, or you can go and like sort it on the side with like the sortie tab and say I want to look at all the bridles or whatever you want to look at. So anywho, like long story long, I guess, you can look at all of the bridles that came in on our website on the consignment tab. There are a ton that came in, especially if you like prestige. There are a lot of prestige bridles that just recently came in, so that's a good thing to check out if you're into prestige. You know that you want or you need a new bridle and you want to get it at a fraction of the price. It's a good place to go check out right now. But we've got this Prestige bridle I grabbed. So this is like a really dark Havana. I don't know how it's showing up on the camera. And this is a full size. It is $90. And I just love the leather on these. They're so soft. And it doesn't show a ton of wear. You can tell it's been used regularly, but you don't see any abnormal wear, like cracked leather or a broken rip strap, whatever. Just kind of regular wear that you would see. So this is what that one looks like. And then I've also got another Prestige here. So this is also a full size. This one is black. This also has a flash on it. This one's $70, so this one shows a little more wear, but still overall in good condition. The leather still feels supple. It's not dry or falling apart or anything like that. And this is what you're looking at for that one. So again, we just got a ton of bridles in, all in different kind of price points. So if you're looking for a new bridle, there is a lot to paw through in consignment right now.
I'm gonna blow through these bad boys real fast. So just so you guys know, if you do come in and shop in person, we do have consignment clearance now. Sorry, up close. So if you come in and you go to consignment, there's like a round rack, and it is like consignment clearance central. So there's clothes, there's saddle pads, there's all sorts of stuff. A lot of the things will be marked with either at the hanger with this little sale tag, or now a lot of the items have a big like pink clearance sign on them. So just to kind of show you what you can find, like you can get, could you hold this for me for a second?
Which, yeah.
So for example, these Iridian tights are $5. They're still in good shape. They're full seat, but they've been here for a minute, so they need to find a new home. So you can find some pretty good markdowns over there. These Smart Pack breeches are $10. They're still in pretty good shape. They're a cool brown color, something fun and unique. And again, just a great price if you need an extra pair of breeches, something to school in. Maybe you're just getting into riding, you're just kind of starting to get a feel for it, starting to build your wardrobe. You can find some really good deals over there. And as we all know, like things are expensive, so when you can find a deal, why not? These are new with tag Tough Rider tights. They are that rib material, but some people do love the ribbing because it's kind of like holds you in. It hides any like lumps and bumps, so some people do love that. And these are $10, new with tags. A nice little tan color. So if you ever are looking for a deal, check out consignment clearance. You can find some really nice markdowns. Sometimes we'll have breeches for as low as like $1 over there. Thank you. And then in the like newer section or things that just came in consignment, we have like some fan favorites. Carrots are always a big one. These are some Carrots like knee patch breeches and tan. If you're going to a schooling show, if you're doing your first show, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, or you need an extra pair as a backup, we got you covered. You can always find stuff in consignment. Maybe you're looking for like a brand like Romp. It's like a favorite, both new and used in our store. They always have cool colors. They fit really well. These are like some full seat ones. They are $45. These are normally new, like around $200, so it's a really good price. These are in good shape. A little discoloration here or there. The silicone's a little worn here and there, but overall in good shape. Got some Picure. We always, I feel like, have some cool like Picure breeches in consignment. These are a pretty navy, full seat for that classic dressage rider. These ones are a size 28 and they're $75. Again, these breeches new are usually around $200, so you can find a great deal in consignment. And then last but not least, these really pretty Be Vertigo ones that look honestly barely used. And they have bling, and I love some bling. I think it is so fun. Just right here, like below the waistband, and it's so cute. These ones are a size 26 and they're 125. They're like barely used. This pretty navy color. These ones are kind of cool because they're like suede and silicone full seat. So as you can see, like that's kind of like a Clarino, but then it's still got the silicone down here. So that's pretty cool. So you'll never know what you find in consignment. You can always find cool things. We usually have a wide size range from like 22 up to sometimes like 42. You never know what you'll find. So check out consignment.
So then, really quick, while I am on the topic of bridles, we just got in a pair of black nunfiner rubber reins and a pair of brown nunfiner rubber reins. So these are like that pebbly grip, and these are both in good condition. Oh, here is our black pair. Oh my gosh. Here's our black pair. You can see like it doesn't really show much wear at all. And these are the buckle end. So this is a size 60 and they are $60. And then we've also got our brown ones. So again, these don't show a ton of wear either. They're in really, really good condition. I know a lot of people really like the nunfiner reins, all nunfiner products, and a lot of people really like the rubber grippy reins. I enjoy riding with them. These are also the buckle ends, as you can see. These are approximately 48 inches. They are also $60. So I thought I would show you guys those real quick because I know a lot of people really, really love nunfiner and they really love rubber reins.
And then I know I did saddle pads earlier, and what goes best with saddle pads but some bonnets. So again, we tend to get in some cool brands. So this one is Equestrian Stockholm, just to make sure I was reading that right, and this kind of nice light brown and champagne combo. And of course we have our fave Lemieux. There's this pretty orange and gray and yellow, so pretty. And this kind of like fuchsia and gray. So again, I know people love getting bonnets. Sometimes people are upset because maybe they bought a Lemieux saddle pad and never got the matching bonnet. So you never know what you can find. You might find that color or piece you're missing. And again, they sell really well if you're ever looking to consign them. It's a good thing to bring in. So bonnets are just nice to have. They complete the look. I know people love the matchy-matchy. Check them out.
So we also got a ton of halters in. Again, this is not all of the halters we got in. Specifically, we got a lot of leather halters. Again, you can look at any and all of the halters on our website under the consignment tab, but I just grabbed a few to show you. So we got in a lot of your traditional leather halters. We've got, so I actually grabbed the pony size because that's not a size we see as often on consignment as a full size, for instance. But I think it's really fun if you are looking for a little pony leather halter. This thing is in really good condition. It shows pretty minimal wear. It has the brass fixtures on it. This is $30. So you'll find that there's all sorts of price ranges back there. It's really nice, especially for things like leather halters that will last a lifetime if you take care of them. You can find some ones that have already been very loved, but you can tell they still have a lot of time left. You can find some back there like this one that are barely used, and you know that you are gonna just have a lifetime with them, and then you also are not spending as much, and it's nice because you are giving things a new life and a new home instead of them potentially being contributed to waste. It's really nice to be, how do you call it? sorry, I'm blanking on my word now. It's nice to repurpose things and give it a new life and a new home, and you never really know what you're going to find back there. So this is just one example. We have a ton of leather halters back there right now. This one I thought was really nice because it has the fleece on the inside. This one's black with like the white stitching on it. I believe this is a full, yeah, this is a full size. It's $50. And then I thought I was really excited about this one. She is that girl. Look at that. Look at how pretty it is. It's got all the rhinestone, all the shimmer, all the bling. This one is, if you can't see, it is black. It's not like a dark brown, it's black. This is an HDR. It is a horse size and it is $60. Again, shows very minimal wear. It's got like the patent right there above the rhinestone. I thought that was so pretty, so I had to grab it and show you guys.
Another thing that is really popular in our consignment section are show coats. And we just got this beautiful House of Montar short tail coat in. I love this style of coat. I think it's really pretty. It has the bling at the collar, the bling here, kind of like where the like little tail, or what are they called? The shad thing? I forget what they're called. Sorry guys, I'm buffering. It's been a long day. But they have the bling here, and then they have like this little bow that kind of cinches the waist on the back, and it has the bling too. And so this one is actually new with tags. It's a size 36, which is like a US 4, and it's $115, which is a really good price for a coat like this. They're just super high quality. They wash up really well, right in the washing machine. So again, you'll never know what you'll find in consignment. Like, you can find brand new with tags show coats. We have some other show coats if you're looking more for a traditional like hunter show coat or jumper show coat. Some less blingy dressage coats. You can really find a bunch of things back there for both kids and adults. So we always recommend checking that out, especially if you're like trying to get a show outfit on a budget. Check out Consignment. You honestly never know what you'll find back there. So this is just one that just came in, and I think it's really pretty. I love this style of coat. These ones are also tailored really well, so check it out. You never know what you'll find.
So I've got these HKM Trinity dress boots, and they are so pretty. Like, okay, baddie moment. They're so cute. They got the rose gold. If you're into the rose gold, I think rose gold and navy is so pretty. And it is the like zipper in the front version. These little straps, they do, obviously, they unbuckle. You can strap them, unstrap them, whatever you need to do. Get your boots on, get your boots off. Whatever you need to do to get your boots on. And then these, again, haven't really been worn that much. You can see that, I mean, they've been worn enough to where they started kind of dropping in the ankle, but they don't show a ton of wear and tear. I think they were worn very gently and lovingly. You can see like there's really not too much on the soles here. These are a size 9.5, regular height, regular calf. I think the cool thing about these is, unfortunately, these Trinity boots, they are discontinued, but you will find your little like blingy tab right here. It does Velcro off. And these boots, they made different interchangeable tabs for them with a few different colors. So I want to say the navy pair came with a tab with rose gold on it as well, and then maybe a tab with silver sparklies on it. This boot did not come with those extra tabs. That being said, I did want to just kind of mention it if you're looking at it and you're like, why is there Velcro? That's why. It does come off and you can put other colors on it. It does make me wonder, sometimes, just like with consignment, you can go out and you will find that people are selling pieces and parts. So you might find that out there somewhere, someone might be selling the other colors of little like blingy tabs that go on these boots. You really never ever know what you're gonna find secondhand. But these are, again, 9.5, regular height, regular calf. They are $275, and I think they are gorgeous, and you can always try them on in the store.
Since we're talking about tall boots, sorry guys, I'm coming down with something. I might lose my voice, but I'm gonna try to power through. So we got these Dineros in. They're the Dinero Amabel field boots. They're a 38 MC height XXL calf. They are in very good shape. They look like they've barely been worn. You can tell they've been a little broken in because they're already like falling at the ankle, but the leather is in beautiful condition. It has kind of like a Spanish top. It has the classic, the little logo here. It's just a really nice boot. It's a square toe. Again, by looking at the sole, you can tell they haven't been worn a ton. So they're in great shape. These are $475. They retail for $600 new. I guess I'd show you both boots. I don't know, I'm just showing the one. They have their spur rest. They also have the little zipper guard at the bottom, and well as the buttons at the top with the zipper stay. So you definitely want to always check out our consignment for boots if you're looking for an extra pair of tall boots, or just want to get some on a budget. You never know what you'll find. Like I've been saying all night long, you can find some good deals, some good finds. So check out Consignment.
So oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna ditch both of these. Okay. We've got these Horse Pilot Technic tall boots. So these are really cool because it almost feels like a sock in a way, a heavy duty sock attached to your boot. These are so freaking cool. So they're almost like a pull-on situation, but not like, obviously it's not going to be like your old pull-on tall boots that like would take a lot of willpower to get on. These things are seriously stretchy, and it is so cool because you still have like reinforcement here, grip here, so you're gonna grip on your saddle, but it's super stretchy on the outside here. I'd have to imagine that this is gonna be pretty breathable. It's gonna be comfortable. It almost, the bottom reminds me of like the boots that are kind of shaped to be more comfortable for like if you're walking around a show all day, if you're a trainer and you know that you like have that lesson at 10 and then you're mucking stalls at 11 and then you have to ride your horse at 11:30, like you can kind of do all the things in them. You can walk around in them. They look like they're gonna be pretty comfy and they're gonna be stretchy, breathable. They're just kind of that like do everything type boot. So these are a 8.5, and they are or 40 if you like to go by the European sizing. They are $375 and they retail for $655 new. So again, pretty much a steal for being on consignment. They don't show a ton of wear at all. There's like a little pilling on the outside, but that's kind of just gonna happen over time with anything around horses. And I thought those were super freaking cool, man.
Another thing that's really popular at consignment are girths. We recently got a bunch in. One of my faves is this Devaku. It is big. It is a 58, so you need like a pretty big horse, or your saddle must have real short billets or something. But it is really cute. The fur or the fleece is very, very soft. It's not been used. This is new with tags, a brand new Devaku girth. Like all Devaku products, the leather is stunning. It has this beautiful stitching. It has the Devaku branding. It's got elastic on both ends. And this is $350. They do retail, I think, for $450 new. So you're getting a good deal on the girth. It does come off, like it Velcros off. If you want to wash the fleece, you can. And keep it separate, keep it clean. So yeah, so this is a cool find. Again, it is a big size, it's a 58, but it is a beautiful Devaku girth. And if you have a horse that needs a 58, got you covered. And then we got this cute little fleece one. This one is a 48. It is black but fleece. This one does not like come off of the rest of the girth, but you can still throw these in the washing machine because it's not leather. So since it's still that synthetic kind of nylon material, you can wash it as normal, at least I do. If you want to protect your washing machine, what you can do is fold this in on itself and band it or cover it with something so then it won't like ding your washing machine. Fun fact. This one is $30. So again, 48 is a pretty common horse girth size. It's a good price. It is black, but a lot of people are actually switching to black tack, which I think is kind of cool. Or if you're just schooling and you don't care if it matches your saddle, it's a good deal. Lesson horses, all sorts of things. So good thing to have.
I guess we're kind of just on like a fleece roll tonight. I almost fell over again. Ooh, which one do I start with? So we've got, again, a Lemieux girth. You guys know what happens when Lemieux comes in. So we've got this Lemieux girth. You can see it doesn't show much wear at all. I believe whatever pony or I guess horse was wearing this was a gray. We do have some white hairs stuck in the fleece, but that's kind of just normal for fleece. Hair gets stuck in it. It's just a little more like visible when it's the little gray horses, but you gotta love them. They're so stinking cute. So this one is a 54 inch and it is $60. I want to say new. They're just about double the price. Again, it's Lemieux. Everybody loves Lemieux. It's in good condition. It doesn't really show a ton of wear. So we've got that one. It's elastic on both ends, obviously. And then we've got this Arma anatomical shape girth. So I really like these super fleece ones. I wish you could feel it. It's super soft. And this one is also brown. This shows pretty minimal wear. Maybe it was like worn a couple times, but it really doesn't show much at all. This guy is a 48, so again, like one of those really common sizes. This is $60. Again, elastic on both ends. And I really love Arma. I think it's a really good brand. I love everything from like the Arma, Shire's World. I love all of their stuff. I think it's nice price points. And I think it's quality too. It's not something that gives out on you right away or anything like that. I've really enjoyed all of my stuff I have from Arma and Shires and that whole family of brands. Is that what you have?
I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so that is our little like consignment haul, and with all of that being said, I think buying consignment is awesome. It's just, again, it's a really good way to repurpose things, give things a new life. Don't let them just go to waste. It's really nice. You find a lot of things, especially I think in the horse world, they know that we beat our stuff up. They know that we're hard on our stuff, and I think a lot of stuff is just built to last. And so it's nice finding things on consignment where you can give things new life. You can try things out for a fraction of the price, and a lot of the stuff is going to last you a really long time, even though it might be used. So it's a great way to shop, especially for your kids that are growing. It's a really nice way to get things when you know they're going to grow out of them in 6 months. But it's also really nice to be able to consign your things. And I mean, there's just a multitude of reasons someone might consign something. I feel like a lot of people even come in and say, you know, I found XYZ and it still has the original tag on it. Does that mean like something's wrong with it? And it really doesn't. You know, you might, I'm sure everyone out there could probably relate that they've ordered breeches online or something like that, and they come in and they don't really fit the way they looked like they would in that, like the advertisement. They might not be as flattering as you thought they would be in that video you saw. Like, there's just a multitude of reasons people consign stuff. So with that being said, it's really nice to have that option. Maybe you have a kid growing out of all of their clothes, and then you're like, I have all these clothes, I don't know what to do with these clothes, with these boots. It's nice to consign it and then be able to take the credit and put towards new stuff, other stuff that you want to get. So we, obviously you guys can bring in consignment anytime, unless for whatever reason it might be closed. I feel like maybe a few times within a year it might close, like for really, really big things like Black Friday. But you guys don't need an appointment or anything. You can just bring your stuff on in and we'll help you from there. We'll take care of it. With that being said, I feel like some good things to keep in mind too are if you want your stuff to sell the quickest and if you want to get the most out of what you're selling, because obviously that's all what we all want. We want to consign our stuff and we want to see it sell and we want to get something out of it. Something to keep in mind there is it's always going to go a lot better if it comes in clean. So that being said, if something comes in, even like, I don't know, if you have your tall boots or your paddock boots and they might be like caked in mud or whatnot, sometimes you don't even think about if we take all of that mud and dirt and whatever it might be off of them. It's like you've got so much life left underneath that and they can look so good. So it's really nice too just to clean up your stuff right before it comes in, so then you can make sure you're getting the most out of it and we can really try our best selling it. And it's always going to go a lot better if it comes in clean and just comes in after a little like TLC spa day. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. And if you guys ever have any questions about whether we'll take something or how we would price something or anything whatsoever, you guys can always call us when we're open. You guys can always email us, Facebook Messenger, whatever you like to do, you can always do that. And we're more than happy to help you with the entire process. And then you can get store credit and it feels like free money because you drop your stuff off and then you forget about it and you come in and you've got like $200 to spend. So it's so much fun. So it's always a good thing to do. I feel like everyone out there has something that they could consign that they wouldn't want. Like, I know I got a lot of clothes that don't fit me anymore. They're a little snug. So I'm sure everyone out there has something that's sitting in the closet or sitting in the garage or sitting in the basement that hasn't been touched that might need to find a new home, and that's a really good way to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, speech over.
Well, thanks for tuning in again, guys. We'll be doing more of these coming up, so stay tuned. But thanks for watching, even if you're watching this later, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.